Welcome to Watch Lojo. Today we're doing a countdown of the top 10 most cringe moments in Lotro, and specifically, Laurelin history.
The Lord of the Rings Online. Just your average MMORPG with a classic mix of endgamers, casuals, dementia patients, and scumbags like yours truly. Or is it? I guess we'll find out, because first up, we've got Vanya. Now this is the guy who is unironically turned on by elf feet. Like it's not a joke with him. He is serious. I know it sounds like a joke, but no, this is him. He is serious. Anyway, a while back, he made a Reddit thread about high elf feet. If I remember correctly, the title of the post was literally, and I quote, "I cannot stop thinking about high female elf feet, facial aesthetics, and near-perfect figure shaped like a diamond and extraordinarily gorgeous. Impossibly so hot, AMG. Those must be super sweaty." So yeah, he is lore-worthy because he wants to fuck high elf feet specifically. Moving on, we've got Suitable Dragonfly. Some odd years after the Vanya stunt was this schmuck, whose identity remains unknown unless you lack the ability to infer and interpret subtext. Cough. So this asshole does what Vanya does, but this time with the female Rohan NPC. The gist is basically the same. They want to fuck the NPC. They wonder if she is inspired by any of the devs' wives, and says he can't focus on real women because of her. So yeah, just another fucking Lotro pervert. The most notable thing that came from this moron was the phrase, "What a woman," and these horrifying photos. Enjoy. Alright, next is Crimson. This one does not need any explanation. Or the person behind this, ran a forum account for months, joined discords, and convinced the entire community they were a real boomer. And then, at 12 a.m. sharp on New Year's, when all of SSG was off, they decided to flood the front page of the forums with her supposed nudes in an exchange with another boomer they had created, who also posted his nudes. Yeah, it was gross. The nudes were up for like an hour. She begged people to help her delete them and posted her quote password unquote. And then Cord laughed about the whole thing on stream.
So yeah, we got back to work this week and I had a pile of work to get to related to forums and spam and...
Alright, time to speedrun this bullshit. Ebo, another forum user. They said that they wanted the jars in the broker's office removed. Multiple devs got pissed off for multiple reasons. The shit blew up. Then I killed him off. Again, there's a video on it. Next, Emoji Hadin. Cordovan, the community manager, banned forum user Grotmaggot for using the haha react on posts that were fucking stupid as shit. I guess some bedbound fucking boomers said it was harassment. Anyway, Cord erects a stupid thread asking if reacts should be removed altogether. People go fucking apeshit. Dozens more get banned. Boomers come. The end. Watch Grotmaggot's videos for that. I'm not doing your homework for you bitches. Fatty. This one's funny, because like Vanya, it's real. The gist of this is simply, there's a boomer on the old Lotro forums who would complain about literally every single quest being too hard. They'd try to run it, and when they failed, they'd bitch on a massive fucking thread. People tried to help, but nothing changed. He must have posted 60 fucking times, and every time it was the same shit. Fuck the devs. Fuck this game. They don't want anyone to submit their quests. And yes, we are talking about quests here, not raids, not epic battles, not instances. Quests. Fucking quests. Okay, now, time for some notable mentions before we get heavy-handed with this shit. Okay, 1. There is some guy on Laurelin Archives who has an OC that is basically Obi-Wan Kenobi. His name is Ben Benison. 2. One time a Lotro Discord imploded because the owner tried to grift with Amazon affiliate links 3. When the Avatar update happened and they added diverse races, a bunch of morons jumped ship, only to join the game again when they introduced river hobbits. Or in other words, a race they could Lolita role play with. Surprise! The racist is also a pedo. And what is the name of that moron? Lif Run. He also had an incest kink, jumped to end game like a week into playing, manically bought like 2 full premium neighborhoods, spent upwards of God knows how many thousands on the game, only to quit because people started to make fun of his kin for emphasizing that they cannot interact with anyone who is not 18 and over. Like, what the fuck are you doing in a Lord of the Rings online game that demands you limit your interaction with minors? Oh, I remember. He confessed to having a minor fetish. Moving on. 4. Echoes of Angmar. Self-explanatory. Cringe. Now for an actual wholesome one. Nidor's Stone. This is a monument the devs made to honor a player in-game. It's for the Weaver Nidor who died of cancer. Rest in peace, Nidor. Your friends and those who play will never forget you. To lighten the mood, we can also turn to the Prancing Pony. The Avatar update was great for diversifying the look of the player base, but man did it come with some weird-ass consequences. There's literally someone in the Prancing Pony with an Asian character design that role-plays eating noodles. There's a Middle Eastern one who, quote, meditates, unquote. There's one player who role-plays a Middle Eastern person in honestly the most racist way possible, only to go on Discords and abuse and bully anyone she perceives as Muslim or Arab. She role-plays a drug-dealing thief that cuts off people's hands. And look, I'm going to spare you the details, but the bitch is a fucking menace. Oh, and she's fucking cringe. I'm looking at you, Suit Mina. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we reach the pièce de résistance, the cringe of all cringes, the belly of the beast. This individual is not only backed by SSG, given leadership roles and various privileges, but also, surprisingly, has serious allegations under her belt regarding community dynamics, which we cannot disclose at this time. This person is incompetent at playing the game, ill-fitted to representing its public image, and yet persists on the main page of Lotro's stream page. They've exploited the player base and grifted an ungodly amount of money through GoFundMe campaigns, using their position of power to make as much bank as possible. And worst of all, they use Mithril to revive themselves when they die. This person is for some reason a key face of the game, despite evolving streaming methodologies and marketing strategies. And if you ask us, holds back the public face of the game as something far more rigorous and thoughtful. And yet here they are. It's Druid's Fire. Want a power-hungry moderator who picks and chooses what comments she wants on screen? How about an arbitrary fucking low-tier, low-capability player that for some fucking reason SSG has been too lazy to boot in order to reframe itself with a semblance of seriousness? Want someone so uncharismatic and cringe she repels literally anyone else from joining the game? You've got Druids, and hey, here she is, face of the game, exploiting her position. Great idea, SSG. Let's make some random fucking boomer the mod on everything and call it a day. Are your brains also lagging? Anyway, fuck this. I'm out.